Hey TSOD fam, welcome back to the channel. It's Sean again. I'm going into another video here about from Next Level Training, a product called the SIRT STIC. So if you watch my video about the SIRT pistol, this is the newest addition to that, which basically turns that SIRT pistol into an AR rifle platform. We're gonna be talking all about it today on today's video, so stay tuned, all right? All right, welcome back to the show. Today we're talking all about the SIRT STIC. Now this is in addition to the SIRT pistol, which I did a previous video about. So now we're getting into their sort of rifle AR platform. Okay, now before we get into the video, again, I'm trying to build my subscribers. I'm trying to hit that magic 1,000 subscribers. So please go ahead and subscribe, smash that like button and share this video. Okay, so let's get into this bad boy right here. So this is a SIRT STIC, okay? So you're wondering, why should I even look at it? This looks like some sort of like, I don't know, futuristic toy gun. Well, it's a laser training aid. It's a laser training rifle attachment modular system, not really sure. Anyway, it comes from Next Level Training. I can basically put my SIRT pistol inside here, and I'm gonna break all of this down for you. I'm gonna go step by step. So I got this bad boy not too long ago, came here in this little handy dandy box from SIRT. It was packaged up really well. What came inside it was basically this little quick start guide here from SIRT. And I'm gonna kind of go over all of these features with you. I ended up purchasing the sling here and some additional, like a sling keeper, some Allen keys. Here's the little sling. All right, so 2-point sling here. Basically just pops in with these little QDs, right, as you can see here, and with this little sling keeper. Let's go into kind of some of the features here on this weapon system. And before we get into the features, you're wondering, like, why would I even waste time and money and energy on this thing? So just like this SIRT pistol that I did a video on, this is a training aid. It allows you to train in the comfort of your own home, your garage, room, wherever, all right? You still get the look and the feel and the characteristics of an AR platform. However, you don't have to actually spend all of that initial time out there on the range, kind of working through the fundamentals and the mechanics of a AR platform. I can train right here in my garage, and I'm gonna get a lot of those same features. Now, obviously, there's no substituting getting out on the range, loading up live rounds, getting there, feeling the recoil, and working through the follow-up, the follow-through, all right, of actually shooting live rounds. There's no substitute for that whatsoever. That's not what I'm preaching. I'm preaching a way for you to kind of train in the meantime while you're not on the range. Because, I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got family, we got jobs, we got so much going on. And wouldn't it be nice to be able to just, train in the comfort of your own home for 5, 10, 15 minutes before you actually get out there on the range? I think so. So I use this for my own sort of training and upkeep of my skills, but I also use it for a lot of my trainees or my students to be able to teach them about the fundamentals of a rifle, an AR platform specifically, and we can go over a ton of things in a classroom setting to where I don't really have to worry about them shooting themselves or somebody else, all right? Only real major safety concern is really just a laser, right? As long as they're not pointing it in their eye. So this allows me to train without having having to train with, or basically waste a ton of rounds and train in the comfort of my own home. So that is the why behind it. Now let's talk about the features, all right? So some of the features of this guy right off the bat. Now I'm gonna talk about one of the things that I like what they integrated, however, I don't like the overall end product of it. And that's this little top rail right here. This Picatinny rail, it's great for something like an EOTech. However, if you're trying to, mount just some iron sights or these little plastic sights from Magpul, this is a little bit too high and bulky. So guys over there at Next Level Training, if you're watching this video, I hope that you guys can adjust this and fix this going in the future so that I could mount some backup sights here. Now, the side rails those are like your mil-spec 1913 to where I can mount, you know, a light or something like that. And I'll just take it here off the rack. Here on the bottom, it does have the M-lock style connections here on this rail, or the handguard. So that's cool, that's great. I could, you know, mount another 1913 rail on here, but up on top here, I can get my EOTech mounted, but I can't get my backup sight. So that's something I hope that they change in the future. It has the overall body of an AR-15, you know, platform for weapon system. And then right here, you got your buttstock, which is adjustable. Okay. All right, give me a second, we'll get this back on. All right, so we're back in action now. Don't pull this thing all the way off, guys, or it'll just fly off. I wish there was a stop in here. So again, that's something else that guys from Next Level, you're watching this video, create like a little stop here so this doesn't go flying off. All right, not a huge deal, but it's just, I don't know, something that you guys can improve on. Like I said, it has a lot of connection points, which I like out of the box. It's got a, you know, your barrel, which again, it's got a lot of that weight of an AR minus, you know, minus a fully decked out magazine loaded down, which I don't know if they assert or if the guys from Next Level sell a magazine that has the weight of a full, like, you know, 10 or 30 round magazine like they do for the SIRT pistol. All right, so that's the frame there. Now I have this SIRT pistol inside here. I'm gonna pull it out in just a minute, but I'm gonna turn it around and just show you what's on the other side as well. It does have a safety mechanism, which I think is actually really cool, to where, you know, on your presentation drills, when you're down in that kind of that low ready position, you can actually, you know, kind of like flip it up and rotate that safety just like that. Okay, so I like it. I think there can be a better implementation of this in future versions of the SIRT stick, but I like where they're going with it. One of the cool things is it has a magazine well that will accept, you know, your standard. And I think what they advertise or they promote on their site is maybe a PMag to use in here. So you can insert a PMag style magazine, and it does lock, and you just kind of like, you know, pull it out or pull it forward. So it does lock in here, which is good. So again, you can have a lot of the similar features to an AR platform, but you're just using the SIRT pistol, okay? So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pop out the SIRT pistol. It's got a little lock right here that you kind of push up on, so you can see right there. You just push in on that and push it down, just like this guy. And this, I'm actually gonna take this magazine out. This allows you to rotate this little mechanism down and slide the SIRT pistol out here. Again, I did a video breakdown just talking about all the little cool features here on the SIRT pistol. Just really quick, what it has is two lasers. It has what we call a take-up laser that just shows you where your muzzle's pointed, what's going on there with your barrel. And then from there, it's got a shot indicating laser, which is that green one that you can see right there. All right, so really cool features here, and it just slides right into it. So you get the two of these components together, and you can do a lot of pistol training, a lot of pistol work, and then easily transition to the SIRT stick, all right, which kind of gives it those AR features and functionality. So this is basically what it looks like without the SIRT. Now, I believe from their website, you can only use the SIRT 110 or the 115 Charlie, 115C in there, which are the Glock pistols, Glock 17, and Glock 19. So those are the ones that you can use in the SIRT stick. I don't know if you can use the ones from their other models, such as the SIG, Smith & Wesson, some of the other ones, but this is it, guys. It costs roughly about, I think, $240, $250, somewhere around there. So a little bit pricey. It's not cheap, but at the same time, it's not like super expensive, like a full-on AR platform. And again, you're gonna get a lot of the features, obviously without the bang in the recoil, but mostly everything else. So I'll go ahead and slide this bad boy back inside here, and we'll just kind of see what that looks like. I'm gonna lock it in. It's there, it's locked, and kind of adjust my buttstock here. And again, as I'm doing, you know, just like my static drills, like I said, I'm gonna do a feature video on some of the apps that you can use with the SIRT pistol that will give you sort of that audible feedback you can set a little, just a regular target out there, it'll pick it up. And when that laser actually hits that target, it'll give you a ping, as if you hit steel. So that's really cool. So that's something that I'm gonna incorporate into my training to just keep me nice and up to date on my drills and my fundamentals, all right? So just like this, I can turn on my EOTech here, my optic, or like I said, if they can make that adjustment to where you can mount some iron sights, you can do that as well. And again, you can just kind of just do drills just like that. You got your take-up laser and now my shot indicating laser, all right? So that is how it looks. This is a SIRT STIC. Again, I like it. I think there's a lot of cool things that I'm gonna be able to do with this, primarily on the training side of the house when I'm training people, or just, just trying to stay relevant and stay sharp, right, in the meantime. So really short video, just talking all about the SIRT STIC and kind of why I like it and why I recommend it. If you wanna be able to train, without going to the range, I would say this is probably the way to go. You can also just train with an AR, obviously condition 4 in a safe manner as well. You can do that as well if you have an AR, or you can do something like this where you can incorporate technology and apps where you can actually now run some drills in the convenience of your own home without having to waste a ton of time going out to the range, as well as burning up a ton of ammo. But again, nothing's gonna substitute getting out to the range, putting live rounds downrange and just seeing how that goes for you, how that works for you, and what your skills are, what your fundamentals are. So that's all I got for you guys on this video. I know it's short and sweet to the point. Again, go ahead and smash that like button, share this video, and if you don't subscribe, consider subscribing. I'll catch you on the next video on the TSOD channel. Peace.